so hard to watch this bullshit.
Any minute from now, we will put the DApp
Chavez.
live.
Couldn't help it.
Okay, it's not like it. All right. So once the DApp goes live, check with your limits. The people who were facing discrepancies in the flash loan limits, you need to check. The people who were not seeing their wallet whitelisted, check. Once you check, verify, just call your upline or text your upline that everything is good. If there is any discrepancy, even
Hello, I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I've been listening to Chavez in the background. A Zoom meeting with 1,000 people in it, all listening to his bullshit stories. Worst of it's over and done with. Excuses, delays, unrealistic claims that don't even make any sense. It's just feeding the community a whole lot of lies. But anyway, let's listen to the last of Chavez, and let's listen to what his
wait for a couple of
claims
hours,
is happening with
let the
people's
DApp
Boomerang
function
money.
properly for 2-3 hours, and then we will start.
I'll just tidy up a few things.
So right now to whitelist even 10,000 addresses, we need just 2 hours. So it
remember, there's 35,000 people that have theoretically joined this platform that he sold and opened in Dubai.
The old
What's happened to them now?
Discrepancies have been solved.
Everything's been solved. There's no issues.
Now,
but now
we will start moving forward as per the timeline, the testing of the bot, and then
KB. Nice
the testing of Arbitrum, and also testing of alternative script. I have nothing else. I have a lot of stuff to share, but I can share
so much
with
bullshit.
I'll
give Rob a lot of content.
I don't have any UI with me right now. The moment I will have the UI, I will come on call again and I will share
no question and answers
and what all changes can be expected. Okay, so we can take bunch of questions also, and
questions
I'll not take a lot of time. Go make sales.
I'll let Rob go through all the claims that he's made just 20 minutes ago. Sorry, we're late.
For the MVP,
I didn't really want to broadcast, but I can't help myself.
Ready to go live full-fledged. Okay, Grace, we can take a bunch of questions.
Here we go. These.
Alrighty. We have the professor. Please go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
1,000 people in here, and
Chavez, you kick butt, man. You kick butt. Hey, Grace.
The same people get to say the same questions.
Thank you.
Every time.
What an amazing announcement there. Chavez, here's the question I keep getting. When we have all of these folks going to the site, looking for those 1% or better trades, how are we going to be able to handle that? Will there be enough liquidity for us to realistically be able to get those 1% trades that we're targeting, and folks be able to make a really good income just doing the trading?
Definitely. See, with the alternative, in a couple of days, when the alternative arbitrage scripts will be introduced, then you will find that there are 10 to 15,000 pairs which are visible in front of your eye in real time.
62.
So if the API, the algos are fetching 10 to 15,000 pairs in real time, then you can calculate if 10,000 users at real time borrow $1,000 each or $2,000 each, that kind of volume can be catered
Chavez's password.
So you can do the maths, I think.
Right. Thank you so much for that question.
Yeah, shut up, Chavez.
Darwin, please go ahead.
So why do they ask the same people every time?
Let me just make sure that we understand that the questions will be limited to this update that Chavez has provided, and there's no support questions that's going to be asked. If you start out with, I've got this problem, I may not.
Oh my God.
I may intrude, but anyways, Darwin, please go ahead and ask your question, and your video must be on.
The video's on. Hey, Chavez. Awesome.
Hey, Darwin.
Job.
Shooting up.
Yeah.
30, hey guys, what I'm going to do.
I'm waiting for BTC.
I'm going to take my lovely lady to the supermarket and my doggy Pixel. and I'm going to leave this playing while they play their bullshit, because I'm going to have a life. You guys can sit here in the chat room and have a bit of a chat. I would take my phone. Actually, I might take my iPad with me for a walk down the supermarket. All right, so what we're going to do is, first of all, we'll make this large screen,
I
right?
did send you a DM on it. I don't know if you want
There
to
you
look
go.
at that.
You can listen to this bullshit.
The licenses?
So licenses, don't worry about it.
And I will take
once the
an
DApp
iPad,
goes live, you guys
I'll
need to
tune
check
in.
again, and you will
So enjoy
find
yourselves
all the
while I go to the
discrepancies
supermarket. You can
solved.
come with me if you like.
If it is not external discrepancy that someone entered the wrong address and they are expecting to get whitelisted on the right address, then the tech team is not,
Yeah, they can't solve it.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Darwin. And Matthew, I believe, Matthew, you have your video on. Matthew, go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Hey, how's it going? Very nice to meet you, Chavez. I'm a big investor behind Darwin. I've got a bunch of boomerangs for my family, and I'm also excited because I bought a node, and since then the price of Bitcoin keeps getting closer to 100,000, which is exciting, right? Because of the WAS tokens. And one of the reasons I bought the node was so I could also have the freedom to buy more Boomerang before, well, the 3X is still up, but I bought it in the end of January, and I was just hoping it could get turned on so I could use some of the tokens to get in a big way before the launch.
Yeah, so right now the development team, even the support team, is engaged in everything related to Boomerang stuff, and we could not. I mean, I cannot afford to put my resources in doing anything else. But the focus is, we are laser focused on the MVP date, since the deployment is very crucial. So it is involving the real market, and it is not a simple stupid software that can be just deployed and pushed live. So you understand, just be patient for a couple of more days, and once the team is a little less occupied, then I will make sure that the pending nodes are activated and they are all configured.
Of course, I just was hoping to use that money to buy into a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Cool. I appreciate your time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to have all these AI nodes printing money overnight, or not nodes, bots, right? And all those Boomerang accounts. That's so exciting.
Yes.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you'll have an automated trading system that won't be making losses.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, it is going to be the world's first automated system that makes only profit, not loss.
That's a great question. Thank you, Matthew, for that observation. And let's go ahead and go to Joe Tran. Please go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hey, bro. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Yeah, so listen, we have a Vietnamese team that is quite exploding. They made incredible volume in just a few weeks. The leader will bring 700 plus people tomorrow on a Zoom, and I wanted you to be there on that Zoom, only for 5 or 10 minutes.
Sure,
Do you think it's possible?
Yes. What time?
I don't know. Can you tell me what time it is? I think it's what's it? I will send a text to you about the exact time tomorrow. Yeah, because we have a flyer. We made a flyer with your face on it already, so we prepared.
Okay. I will be there. No problem.
Okay. Second thing is, when do we start voting? When does voting commence, Chavez?
Okay. So let the DApp go live with the MVP, and then we can start bunch of updates and developments in WAS back office. So WAS back office will have voting mechanism. The development has started, but it is a little slow since all the best developers are involved in the deployment for Boomerang. So you can expect post MVP, the voting mechanism in the back office
Right, guys, we're going for a
only.
walk to the shop.
So every time we take a decision, we will see a pop-up
Got
in the
Pixel and Toe.
back office, and you can vote.
Lost connection. Oh no, we're changing. Come back. Now what have we done? $500,000 left the subscription wallet 3.5 hours ago. These guys aren't stealing your money, people. Why can't we hear Chavez? Oh my God.
Recording in
no,
progress.
this is all manual. The request that you are trying to make is going to be manual, correction. So
You actually did it, but apparently it didn't stick. So that's why I was saying,
Okay,
is it,
okay.
did it resend?
They're always the same
So
people.
we can do
It's the
what,
weird
Brent?
thing.
On Friday call, with
Okay.
the leaders, we can discuss it, and just be ready with the info.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Brent.
So dumb.
Ready?
My lord.
Shuhail?
No, my lord.
Right?
We are
Okay, thank you. My lord,
your favorite.
please go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Oh my God, Grace, you forgot me. I was the next
All the
to-
regulars are
Thank
asking
you,
the questions.
Oh, you see me.
My
I was the next.
lord, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, to verify, Chavez, you mentioned before, but I
35,000
was
people have joined
upstairs
this
just to
program.
verify. You say all the people that are whitelisted and not whitelisted yet had to
And they have
wait.
the
Is that
same
correct?
people asking
No, no, no.
questions every time, praising him.
I licensed on the 22nd, 23rd, 25th, 26th, and they're still waiting for the
No.
bonus.
So everything is fixed already. So the
Everything's fixed
people who
already.
bought licenses, from the day we started till yesterday, they're all limits and discrepancies have been solved. They are right on track on database. Once the DApp goes live in maybe 30 minutes or so, they can check.
Because yesterday, my downline still called me, said they checked the balance, not show, in their
Yesterday,
Boomerang.
the DApp was on maintenance.
Okay,
still,
thank you.
beta testing?
Sorry?
Are we still on the testing version, right? And that's what we check if the account whitelisted or not, right?
Yes. You can check.
Okay. I'll tell my downline check because there like some people ask me why, it's not whitelisted, So I said I will come today to talk to Chavez today. Thank you for taking my question. Thank you.
Good to hear.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you. Great question. Shuhail, please
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead
correct.
and unmute it.
Hi, Chavez. Sahil here. Hope you're well, buddy. To be honest, I got to know Boomerang a couple of weeks ago when I was in Dubai, and I actually asked Shohan. Shohan was the one who introduced me, and I was like, Shohan, I'm in Dubai. It's an opportunity to meet Chavez because I was right there itself.
Well, I
but
hope you punched him in
unfortunately,
the
I was
face.
wanted to in 48 hours, so didn't get a chance. So anyway, it was a pleasure knowing
you
about this
kiss
project. I'm
Chavez on
really
the lips,
excited
mate?
about it. My
Amazing.
question mainly is around the longevity of how would you ensure the longevity of the project with the flash loan limit? Because what you're doing is great and it's going to go like
No, it's not.
wildfire in literally
called
3-4
fraud.
months. Like millions and millions of people are going to join.
No, they're not.
And when we talk about
35,000
the
people have
flash loan
joined. It's
liquidity
theoretically, there's no
providers,
proof of it.
I mean, they may come a point where it may reach its limit, correct? So how would you ensure the longevity of the project, like it should go on for at least good number
Well,
of
it's just
5-6 years, if
as
not
long as they
more?
don't
That
get caught
makes
by the
sense.
Dubai police.
Yes, definitely. Okay. So talking about starting from the liquidity from scratch, when we see the
Chavez
flash
needs a new
providers, the protocols,
New
the
Louis
DeFi
Vuitton jacket.
protocols that
See?
provide us
He's looking for more
the
money.
liquidity to pull flash loans. We are currently using Aave that has around odd $17 billion of liquidity. And as the market is moving fast, it alone will have around 50 to 60 billion dollars of liquidity that will be at our disposal to be fetched in flash loans. And this is just one. So what we are aiming in a couple of weeks, we will start integrating Radiant, DYDX, Uniswap. So having 5 to 6 flash loan providers, that is liquidity providers with us, will easily get us access to market liquidity of around uh,
So why did you announce a
$900
launch when it was just smoke and
billion.
mirrors?
So it is going to be massive, and the flash loans are a very beautiful concept. When you borrow, it goes back to the source, and you borrow again, it goes back to the source. So the disposal of the liquidity is at ease,
Hello,
and it
Susie.
goes
Nice to see
back
you in the chat room.
from source. So it is like boomerang.
Gotcha.
Obviously, JB.
Yeah. And one more question related to that.
No,
as
not loud.
as more and more people join
Not loud,
in,
good question.
Let me
will
finish.
there ever be a
No,
cap
cut 'em off.
on the
Grace,
number of
get in there,
people
No.
who would?
Let me
Sorry.
finish. Talk about the beauty of the longevity and
Beauty of
scalability
longevity
of
and trust.
boomerang as a
A
tool.
man with no last
So
name.
we have also envisioned
Oh, they've
what
got
you
vision.
are thinking.
Brilliant.
We
So,
also think like users, and we also think like the
scammers?
saturation point where there will be so many users, and it can potentially saturate
Ooh,
as a
speaking of
product.
coffee.
Okay, so in order to do that, in order to solve that point where there can be potential saturation, we have been uh, you know creating a roadmap of different products that can be deployed on Boomerang as a tool itself. So arbitrage is just one way of utilizing flash loans. There are few more use cases, just like liquidity trading, just like uh, the liquidity provision itself. So within Boomerang, there can be byproducts where the bigger community, can be engaged at the same time. So while some people, let's say, when I say some people, I am talking about millions of users. Whenever there is a DeFi product which involves
Well, how
blockchain
come you've only
technology,
got
millions
theoretically
of users are
35,000 now, Chavez?
if it is a centralized finance or it is a web 2 product, millions users are a big number. But whenever there is web 3, millions, 2 million, 5 million, 10 people, 10 million people are nothing. So whenever these chunk of small number of users, like 4 to 5 million users, are using Boomerang and engaged in arbitrage in multiple networks, pay attention here, multiple networks. Let's say at the same time, 10,000 people are executing transactions on Boomerang, and another 10 to 15,000 are engaged in doing with Ethereum. Some are doing with Arbitrum. Some are doing with BNB. And then there is our chain also, BTC20 Smart Chain, in which we foresee to deploy on Boomerang also as a network. So whenever there are multiple networks, there can be millions of users that can be engaged in just arbitrage alone. And then there will be big ticket sized activities called liquidity trading, taking leverage with liquidity provision, in which you
They
can
just must have
become
a whole
a
list of words that
provider
they use,
to the liquidity
like
pool that
leverage,
we can organize
security,
as
millions,
a community
just to
with a
bamboozle
DAO.
people.
And
So they have
that's
faith
the
that
bigger
Chavez
game
isn't full of
in
shit.
which we can enter as a community. Whenever we have 5 to 6 million people engaged actively with us, it will not take a lot of time for all of the users to put in like $1,000 each and chip in and create a big liquidity pool that generates money itself, because every user which is fetching flash loan is paying a fee that is associated with it. So there is a roadmap also which envisions the future of Boomerang as a tool, where it is definitely more scalable and there are branches in which user base is divided and their attention is subdivided.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and limit all questions to one question. There's so many hands up. Thank you very much. King, would you go ahead and unmute and ask your question? King?
Yeah. Hi, Chavez. How are you? Thank you. Great. Good. I have one question. I just want to, if you can clear it, because I want to transfer it to my download. So in 5th of April, we start launching the MPV. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So after that, the downline or whoever it is, they cannot get another Boomerang.
Yeah.
They can buy the license. They can buy the license, but they will not be whitelisted till the time we push the ICO. So token generation event will happen, and then they will start. So their licenses can be bought just like you are buying the license and you are getting whitelisted with a beta test limit, and your main actual limit is still pending. So their limit will be pending, and they won't even get beta test limit. They will just wait.
Okay. So why these two connected? Like why they cannot use it? But why we have to stop it?
Okay.
Because this is something I have to explain to them.
Okay. I will explain it to you. So this whole
I love it when it explains stuff
that we have built is a utility. This is a product, right? This is a utility. And there are amazing tokenomics which are available in the market.
Amazing tokenomics.
Amazing marvelous products in the market which are based on.
Rob, if you watch, we'll put the link of your last
This
video.
is also one of
Show how
them.
wonderful.
$1 billion ticket for us to raise capital from the market, from investors.
Release capital. Oh my God! Great terminology,
Deploy the
great terminology
on BTC20 smart chain where everything started. So the bigger picture is to develop and expand the ecosystem where we started, the BTC20 smart chain, and the growth of BTCC as a coin, where there is no use case like Bitcoin, but the chain is free and abundant to invite more products and projects to be listed on. So Boomerang is one of them.
Thank you. Claire, could you go ahead and unmute and ask your question?
Hi, Chavez. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Several people on the team have asked, how can WAS be decentralized and be filed with a government such as
Okay, she got muted again. All right, unmute, Claire. I got your question. Okay, so WAS is now a decentralized autonomous organization where you guys call me CEO, but I'm no longer the CEO. Once you hold the voting tokens, the governance tokens, you all are the CEOs of this company that we are running together. So every decision that I make, we all make together with a decentralized governance token with a voting mechanism. And how it is decentralized is simple. The DAO that is registered in United States can be registered in your jurisdiction also, in all the jurisdictions one by one. I already applied in 5 to 6 more countries already. My team has started processing. So whenever there is an organization, there is an entity that is registered, and
because any dumb company can get registered as DApp, right?
Entity is governed by votes of the group of people who are holding the governance token. It means that this is the real definition of a decentralized.
This is the real definition of a scam.
So we are a truly decentralized.
I have a sneaky feeling, Rob,
entity which is governed by us, not just me.
doing it live at the
So
same time. Am I
tech may
correct?
be
Have a look.
governed, and tech may be controlled by the tech team, which is controlled by me, but you all are the investors. If you
See what Rob's
all
doing.
pull your hands, I'm no one with the tech, right? So it's the community. But at the same time, what I am trying to accomplish is I'm trying to build a smart contract on which
I thought you
the
already did this, and
whole
that's why you
affiliate
launched
marketing,
Dubai.
story can run over a smart contract on BTC20 smart chain,
Where's Rob?
and I will no longer have to carry the load of even running the tech. So in couple of
Why didn't you
months,
think about this
we will
before you
go
launched?
live with a smart contract that will operate the whole affiliate marketing ecosystem within a DApp,
Where's
and
Rob?
that will be, we are all Satoshi, governed by you all, the CEOs, or whatever you call yourselves.
Victims.
Thank you. Dai Chai, Dai Dia
Dia,
Cha.
Dia.
Please
Hi, Dia,
unmute.
how are you?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
How are you, Dia?
Good. How about you?
Good. Good to see you.
Good. Get a
Yeah.
room.
My question is, I've been observing the market opportunity on the Boomerang page, and I see that the different template, like the pair, don't change in the number or in the potential rate remain the same. This seems to be just rotate, and it doesn't change. So can you explain that why that is? Or does anyone
Great
see that
question.
too?
Definitely.
Great
definitely.
question.
I don't think
Oh,
anyone
this would be good.
observed. That's a good observation. It is because the scripts are determined and defined with certain parameter of percentages that they are bringing the restricted amount of profitable opportunities from different exchanges. So if the scripts are not determined with the set parameters, then there will be
But you're not actually
100,000
talking to
pairs bringing profit to you, and none of
the
them will
exchanges, Chavez.
successfully
I think we've
execute
proven
the
that.
arbitrage. So the check is not just the profit. The check is with the slippage, with the liquidity, with the the effect on the order books of the exchanges,
Listen to your question
with
there.
the price impact, everything. So the scripts are determined to bring the profitable pairs within the range of 0.6 to
What I'm trying to
1.17,
get across is that Chavez is making this up, and
1.8%.
people believe anything he says,
The scripts which are
regardless if
running.
there's any truth
More
in
scripts will
what
be
he says.
engaged. There will be different set of profitable pairs. But as of now, the ongoing running scripts in the beta phase are restricted to bring those profitable opportunities.
Thank you. Everybody, please, if the question that you're asking has already been answered, please lower your hand.
There's probably about 1,000 questions there, Gracie, baby.
Please make sure to lower your hand
It
if
is
the
unusual
question
that
has
the
already
first
been
10 questions are from
answered.
regular people.
Grace, I will take the last question of evangelist Dr.
Oh my God. Really?
Luagu.
Question Wednesday, and he takes 10 questions.
And also I request everyone to go back and check the DApp. The issues are fixed, and just report it to your uplines, to your network, that your issue is fixed. We rechecked even.
You mean Carl?
After rechecking, the
that's now
results are
promoting
really
illegal
positive,
Ponzi scheme in
and
his
there
own
are
country.
no discrepancies found. So, yes. Okay, let's take the question. Hello.
That's Evangelist.
Wow. Thank you very much, Chavez. Why me? Why me? Thank you very much. Right, I am talking to you here from Africa, South Africa. I'm in Cape Town, and I just want to say, hey man, you did well to start with WAS, and you had a bunch of leaders that you started the development together, and they have so much confidence and trust in you. I'm telling you, the past 1 week, 2 weeks, there was too much of doubt and negativity on you as a person. But the likes of Chantel and David and others, they kept on saying, wait, this thing is gonna go on. So as a leader, you did well to raise other leaders who are around you, who will stand with you when new people like us come in and we have some doubts. So that was just a comment, just to appreciate your kind of leadership. Thank you very much. A question. Don't close before I ask my question. Yeah, my question, Chavez, is that you remember you promised us that there will be a time where we put in the pair, and then the AI will give us the list of what pairs to choose from, number one. Number two, when you bring the bot on the 18th, are we going to be able to engage the bot by buying it, renting it? And before the MVP, are we going to see the performance of the bot so that we compare our own trading and the bot? So this is great.
Oh my God. You just wasted question, mate.
Okay, amazing. Great questions. Let me actually. So, as last week's Wednesday call, I stated the whole timeline of the deployment of the bot along with the alternative arbitrage script in which you enter the amount and then select the asset and then script will run. So there is already a determined timeline. Just go out to the official Telegram channel. You will find the whole timeline there.
That's if you don't ask any negative questions.
Along with the bot, so we have not determined yet the cost of bot, the subscription of bot. We did not build the bot to, to basically sell it, but let it work. Let us test and then let it run. Let us see the results, and then we can definitely put it on the affiliate model and sell it as a subscription. No problem. That is again a good push for the affiliate marketers to make money, right? So we foresee doing that as well. But let the bot first run. We will give you a free trial version. You make money, test it, run it. Let us all come at the same page, and then we can think about making money with it. No problem.
Excellent. That's a great way to go ahead and end the session. Thank you all for being here and for your wonderful questions. But that's about all the time that we have for this update. Any other questions that you have? We'll have Saturday support day. You have your upline, and you also have the ability to submit a ticket if you have any other concerns. So we look forward to seeing you at future Zooms, and we have next Wednesday with Chavez. So look forward to you being there. Thank you all so much for being here. And Chavez, again, thank you so much for the time that you've given the community and to come and give this update and also to take several questions.
Right. At the end, I would like to say we are right on track. Everything is on time, and the deployment is going good, and we are ready to launch on 5th of April. So keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing at your best. I am doing what I am good at. You do what you are good at. Okay. Let's meet each other on 5th on the same ground, and then we will party. After the launch, we will have a massive event. Okay. I'm promising everyone. We qualification, and you all need to qualify, and we'll all meet at a very unique location and we'll party. Okay, that's a promise. All right, thank you so much. Cheers. See you all on next Wednesday. Take care of yourself.
Yes, absolutely correct.
And
you guys are buying this.
Go live in a couple of minutes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Live in a couple of minutes. How do I make myself full stage? Yeah, so, I mean, do you really buy any of that rubbish? I don't even know where the camera is on this. I'm on my iPad at the moment. We haven't figured it out. Went out for a walk with Pixel. Pixel's down there somewhere. Pixel! Hello. Say hi to the camera. Yeah. I mean, really? I mean, is this good information? Are you watching that and you think, oh, Chavez is real and genuine? I mean, it's just absolutely disgusting, isn't it? Where's my camera on this thing? Camera. There. Look in the camera. I don't know what to say about that. It's just, it blows me away. I mean, what Pixel, Susie said hello. It just absolutely just mortifies me that people actually think this may be true and genuine arbitrage trading. I mean, Susie just mentioned that $500,000 has been lifted off the platform and transferred out into Binance. And why would they do that if this is a genuine platform? And what about all the other questions we can ask about, you know, this is a product from WOZ, We Are All Satoshi. So what about the Vault Horizon money? Where's that gone? What about Vault Horizon 2, that they transferred all the money from one vault to another one? What about CaixaBank, where they claim that they're going to produce a certificate to show you that the money's safe? What about the broken bridge on WOZ? Why did the first 10 people that come on here and ask questions not ask any questions about the basics, the money? Why has money been lifted off the platform? Why is arbitrage trading all over the place? You know, does anyone else want to come on stage and talk? I forgot to post that this morning in the rush of getting online. I'm not going to be online for very much longer, but if you want to join me on stage, you're more than welcome. There's the link. I just don't understand why. Well, I do understand it, actually, because it's a freaking scam. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's not rocket science, kids. This is just Chavez coming up with a whole lot of bullshit of complex stories using, yeah, and obviously the Deo talk is pissing me off. He clearly is attempting to spread the disease around with Deo, saying he's no longer the CEO. I mean, this is just passing the buck and the responsibility. I mean, they're just trying to drift away from ownership so they can also drift away with the money. I mean, we've tracked over $10 million that have been transferred from these platforms away. And I'm sure there's more than that, but that's just what we're bothered to look at. How much money do you need to see lifting of a transfer? Why can't you guys watch, why can't you guys actually watch Rob's and my videos and watch the arbitrage trading going on and answer some of the fundamental questions? Is how can somebody come along with no money and do a zero trade and make $998? I mean, and then somebody was saying something about the trades all being the same every time they do a trade, and he comes up and says, oh, they need to have sort of a buffer each side, but it's mathematically impossible. He's alleging that the trades are actually coming from, you know, arbitrage, you know, talking to these platforms. All the trades are pretty much exactly the same. If you want to practice what we're doing, go and trade regularly, use exactly the same amount and use the same exchanges. Pick the two same, I think it's Rapmatic and another one that Rob's found, that if you trade and you continuously use $100, you'll continuously get exactly the same result. So isn't that enough to prove this isn't real? So you may ask some simple questions: is where is the money coming from to pay you? And why does he hold back the flash loan money if it's true and genuine? You go and pay $50,000 and you get $3 million worth of flash loan money. He gives you $50,000 worth of flash loan money if you work like a beaver. Well, if you used to be able to get $800 back from your $10,000 investment, and then they promised that they were going to launch and give you the rest of the flash loan money. And now the percentages have dropped, and now they're trying to fix the problem. This is just exiting strategies. I mean, this is not true and genuine. This is not a CEO or whoever Chavez claims he is now. Who is Chavez then? So if he's transferred this whole company and the ownership and the responsibility into a Deo, and now he's claiming that he's not the CEO, it's owned by a Deo, then he's just like you and me. He's just any old body in front of a Zoom meeting telling you a whole bunch of lies to keep this thing going. But I'm sure. And then they claim that they put on more servers to handle the loads. And then he tells you that, I mean, I don't know about you running IT, but if I had a bank of servers, I'm pretty sure I don't have 100 servers all lined up ready to go, and I can just plug them all in and turn them on the next day. I mean, and why wouldn't you tell people where your servers are? Why wouldn't you do a video and show people where your operations operating from? I mean, last time we tracked the IP address that runs Boomerang, it was somewhere in the middle of India. He just wants to drift away with the money. So what have we got? Exactly, drift away with the money. That's all he's doing. So it is quite disheartening. I'm actually not going to be on live for long. I'm going to take you guys, walk you home. But there's 13 people in here at the moment, and I know there'll be a couple of people that are holding Boomerang licenses. And with a bit of luck, we might get Rob in here in a minute. He's probably still in bed. What's the time? I don't know what the time is. It's 5 to 9 in the morning here in New Zealand. That's why I've got the date of the 14th of March. Hey, I want to show you what Helen and I have been working on. If you guys want to get into drop shipping, we're working on building a nails. I'm going to show you a website link, and the password is password. Now, it's not finished, but you can have a look, and the password is 000. So if you want to have a look at what we're working on at the moment, it's a new dropshipping website, and we put them together, we get them all ready to go, and then we basically sell them as a dropshipping website ready to go for somebody who wants to get into the industry. So Helen and I have made quite a lot of money out of doing our dropshipping. That's how we actually survive at the moment. And now we're building up sites and selling them off to people. So check out that one if you want. And we've got our groceries and the bread. Oh, have you got eggs as well?
Don't we have eggs?
We've got 2 eggs.
Sorry.
I'll go and get some eggs, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, you want to hold him?
Yeah.
And you don't want to come and some sunny? I'll take these people for a walk while I'm renting. Oh, all right. See ya. Go get some eggs. Hey. Well, I'll come back here. Would you want to walk with me?
Oh, no, you go.
Yeah.
You said you don't want to.
So yeah, it's just quite confusing, really. I've got to go get some eggs. Yeah, breakfast. Yeah, so I don't know. We've got an influx of people in here. So obviously we've got a few people who've just come into the chat room who potentially have got arbitrage trading licenses. So in this video, after this video finishes, you'll be able to comment below instead of in the live chat. And we'd love to hear from you guys. We're not actually here it's not a pissing competition between Chavez and the Avengers. Is that actually we're trying to help people, and we've actually, what's frustrating is we're trying to save people from losing their money, but people think that we have a hidden agenda. And if we do have a hidden agenda, I mean, what is it? I mean, it's absolutely exhausting trying to tell people that this is not real arbitrage trading. And I just can't, we can't win when we're talking to 1,000 people in a Zoom meeting that want to sit there and listen to a guy that doesn't even have a last name telling you that he's transferred the company to a DAO in Wyoming, when the same company he used to do that also set up Transit Card, which has been proven a scam. So they use these dubious companies to set up a DAO, and then they move the ownership away from a guy that's been stealing millions of dollars from the community, and we can see it happening. And it's just crap. Oh, we're just going to get some eggs, so come with me and I'll buy some eggs. But Rob, what are you doing? Come on, come in here. What did you think of that meeting? Let's have a summary. So, I'm probably a plant-based eater. I am a plant-based eater who eats eggs. So you got any questions? I mean, you're in here, and I get messages. So if you go through some of the messages that I get from people in my comment section of my videos, they go, "It isn't a scam." And I write back with a long, lengthy email and ask people to explain how was this trade possible if it wasn't a scam, and I get crickets. So if you've got, if you've got, questions and you want answers, we're not here to get up in your face. We're actually here to show you and answer your questions. And if you have proof that this is actually, true and genuine, and even if Chavez is watching this, and I've been in Zoom meetings and talked to Chavez face to face, so to speak, and we definitely have asked them those questions, and they just laugh at us and cut us off. And it's like, we want the answers, but these guys don't want to give us the answers. Now, out of anyone on the internet who's exposing Boomerang, I'd consider myself the main person. And the Avengers, Rob. Rob does a video every night showing people the blockchain, showing people the money that's being moved off these platforms. And what else do you guys want? The blockchain doesn't lie, does it? So anyway, it's live. That's me. But by all means, when I press end, you'll be able to ask some questions and we'll get you some answers. Check out my dropshipping website though. That's what Helen and I have been working on over the last couple of days. And that's about it. We'll go home and cook breakfast, and we're going to get stuck into adding more products into our shop. And look, there's a big friggin' truck. Maybe it's Richard. Look at this. It's quite a cool way. Your truck like that, Richard? All right, guys. You have a great day, and we'll see you next live. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the meeting. Bye, guys.